Hi, this is Katina Groover. I'm showing you my craft room tour, my little tiny corner in the house. When you first walk in, you walk into this. You see my Cabbage Patch doll. That doll is over 30 years old. I have a Cinderella doll right next to it, and I do believe she is older than my Cabbage Patch that I got from my Aunt Grace, and my grandmother gave me my Cabbage Patch doll. What they're sitting on is a drawer full of cabochons and jewelry findings, stuff to make jewelry with. And right below them, all those drawers are full of beads. This is my jewelry section down here where I create jewelry. This is my shelf for my jewelry. You see all my tools down there, all the things I need to do my jewelry. And there's my seat, and this little desk is so clever because this pulls out and goes back in, which gives me more room. Now let's get you over here to the other side. This is my other wall. I found that shelf at a thrift store and redid it, and I've just put a couple of cards up there and pictures. And this is more jewelry stuff. All these drawers are full of beads, and they're done by color. And the color matches the color pretty much of the drawer. Once again, this is my desk. Let me go back out because this is such a little craft room. This shot, you'll see my lights have went out, my Christmas lights, but you'll see there's some more jewelry I've made, cards, little houses, books. You swap down here. That clock I actually found at a thrift store and redid it. It's not standing up straight like it should, but it is a nice clock. And there's my potpourri and more jewelry. Down here is more stuff of jewelry. Those containers can hold my crystals, and the little black containers over there hold seed beads. So that is that, and that's my little jewelry center. This next little part, these are shelving that my father put in for me. At the top you will see I've made all kind of books and things up there, even a little dollhouse and some little houses up there. It's just a mixture of things I've made. When you come down to these shelves, you'll see here on the right side, that is a Spectrum Norns back in there. That's a big shelf. I got room to grow there. And then below that, you see all these right here, that is my Cricut glitter, iron-on and vinyl and leather and things like that. Excuse my hand. Further down, I saw my Graphic 45 I have. I'm a big fan of Graphic 45. I love it. Then down next to it, that is where my crepe paper is, where I make my crepe paper flowers and some more foil for my GoPress machine. This next one up is miscellaneous. It's just got a little bit of everything in it. And like again, as I said, those are all my tapes. Now we're coming in the craft room. It is very small. You can see that's how much space I have, but I use every inch of it. When you come over here, this is my little Cricut wall. We went to the Cricut Make Something You Love, and we had a blast, me and my husband. These are just things that we got there, and we just put them up. And there's another little card I made. Coming down, you'll see that's my little carousel with all my pens and markers and scissors and all my goodies. Down here in these drawers, they're full of all kind of goodies. I'm not going to go in detail, but it's got bling in there and flowers and wood veneers and just all kind of things that I use. Then you'll see this is my desk. This is an old desk my son gave to me, but it works just fine. Underneath the desk, there's some more shelving, and that's full of like my inks and, you know, my bone folders, things I need to do crafty, and I have to have them right there by me. You'll see right there the little machine sticking out. I have upgraded to the Gemini Junior, and I love it. It's absolutely wonderful. I can sit it there on my desk. When I'm done, I just slide it up underneath that shelf, and it gives me room. This is the top of my desk. I purchased this top separate. It was an Anna Griffin top, and it gave me much more room to grow. You can see all my little cubbies are full. I'm not the neatest crafter in the world, but I do love my crafts. And up there, you see this is my Clip It that holds all my all my stickers. Those are my markers, my Indian ink, and my Copic. And in this shelf, there's Martha Stewart punches and a little bit of miscellaneous, my Tim Holtz Distress inks. If you go up here, yeah, I have this little crown in here on my wall. But that's some artwork, and there's some more ribbons and stuff that I have. And right here, these are two little drawers. Cabinets. See if I can open this up. I just put this shelving in here to hold some stuff, and that worked out good for me. The weird little cabinet closets, but I make them work. This one holds some of my paper, the majority of it. And then I'm gonna get back over here. There it says my desk once again, and you come up. Right over here is my Cricut maker that I love from Cricut. I just got it. It has been wonderful. I recommend it to anybody who is in crafting. More paper below it, card kits. It may look a mess, but I do know where everything is. This little area, those little white shells hold all my glitters, my embossing folders, paints, inks, you name it, it's in there. Embossing folders, and yes, I do know where everything is. These books beside it are how I log everything. All my stamps, all my dies, all my inks I have are logged and numbered. That way I can put my dies and stamps back where they go. The second shelf down, those clear containers, these hold my dies, my hot pull stamps and embossing folders, and below that are my stamps. And yes, they're all numbered and they're in order. They may look a mess, but I do know where they all belong. Over here, I have more miscellaneous stuff, my Big Shot. I just made that little shelf to stack some things on. All my embellishments are down there, my stencils. This little thing I got, I love this little spinner. I got this from Harbor Freight for $20, one of the best investments. I just blinged it up some, and I love it. Holds all kind of stuff. This thing in front of it holds all my plates for my die cutting machines. And then you will see over here, I have all my cutting boards, my trimmers, my scoreboard, my envelope maker. And coming up, those are my steel wool dies. I love this container that carries that holds them perfect. There's some more ribbon up there. Over here on the side, I have my duct tape and painter's tape, more ribbon and lace. And then there's some more of those die cut steel wool dies that I love. And here's my Xyron maker that I love. Underneath this, more goodies. This right here is all my felt. I keep that in there. This one right here is all my fabric, because since the Cricut maker cuts fabric so wonderfully, I've invested in that. Down here, all my art journal material. And right here, all my woodwork. Everything I do is wood. And I love it. Once again, you just kind of be, I'm sorry to be moving, but like I said, this is a little glance through my craft room. It may be small and it may look a little mess, but like I said, I know where everything is. I love it. This is where I go when, I am disabled. When I'm hurting or having a bad time, I come in here and get my mind off of it. And I truly love it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.